Well, that's my orange tent right there. Not bad for my commute to work, which is that structure right there. Yeah, I might be considered a total idiot. Then again, I might not. So before I went to jail, I lived right here behind me, inside the Peace Vigil. And this is the William Thomas Anti-Nuclear Peace Vigil. I think I took a little bit too much carte blanche in order in moving my stuff in here. However, had to do what I had to do at the beginning of last winter. Anyways, I was actually arrested, and then I was kept in jail for 98 days. And after I came out, I can't live here anymore, I'm told. So my stuff is in a safe place. I don't have a place to live, and I don't have any money. I don't have a job, and I don't have anybody asking me if I want to come live with them. So today will be my first day of learning how to be a beggar. I'm gonna find a good spot and go sit and beg. I'll let you know how it goes. And it's something I've tried not to do, something I've avoided. But you know what though? It seems like I've been hoping for a lot. I've been told certain things will come to me, like homeless shelter, maybe even housing. But it seems like every single thing that I've been told or hoped for has been let go. So the first thing I'm gonna do today, after I get myself together, is go find a good spot to be a beggar for the day and see how much money I make. A lot of people like to complain about people begging for assistance. People tell you to use the agencies and the services that are available. The agencies and the services that are available don't really do too much for homeless people. And I'll try again next week for that. However, I'm a hungry, poor man. And right now I still have food stamps, but those things can run out quickly. And I don't have a lot of prospects right now that I know of. So I'm gonna beg today. I'm gonna go sit somewhere with a little sign and say, please help me. See what happens. Okay, let's talk about Shakespeare and all the world's a stage. Life is good when you don't live in a cage. People are nice unless they're giving you a fake face. I like to sit around the city and smoke weed in every place. Anyways, let's get back to the topic here about the people with the white, old white hair. The hair, the gray, the white, and the saggy derriere hair. Oh my God, what has happened when they manipulate people like Shakespeare plays on public streets to change the way that people think and act? Look around next time you're sitting around doing nothing. Look around and see who else sits around and does nothing. Then think about this. Watch how there's different characters played out in different places. Watch how they give you faces and redirect with their energy and their eyes and their body and the way they act and direct things. The honks and the dings and the beeps and the rings. Oh my God, did you hear how she sings? Everybody wants to look and put her on a platter, eat her up like a steak, and then it doesn't matter. Get her drunk or put her on pills or whatever fits your ill wills. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. I keep getting back and I'm trying to get back. Get way back. Way back in the day, I didn't really understand anything. But way back in the day, I was like that sponge, that coral. I was that Milky Way. I was that cloud. But I didn't dissipate. I got thicker. I've soaked it up. Now I'm sitting around on the ground. Good old Fairfax County, Virginia education begging with a cup. Washington, D.C., that's me, begging with the cup. But no one really gives a fuck. Not from where I'm from. Even though they say they play that humdrum. You could sit here and look at characters all day in Washington, D.C. just about any day. I'll tell you what. When people disappear in life and they make you think that you were going to have a wife, maybe some kids or some other shit that they said or did, but then they just rolled the fuck out and just rolled their eyes and blinked their eyelids. Next thing you know, they with your friend Mo, then with your friend Larry and Curly, maybe the other two. And what are you gonna do? Not much, because they got you and then they got to your crew. Oh well, what can you do? But when you like to sit around this Washington, D.C. town, you can see people that don't frown. You can see people with no smile around too. No smile around. Yep, all they do is frown. You got regular ties and bow ties, t-shirts and bare feet. People sleeping outside in that freezing cold winter and the hot summer heat. It's a tough, tough time when you could be locked up and taken to jail and put away for no crime. But you know what? Happens all the time. And I'm not just trying to rhyme time with time or crime with crime. I'm trying to show you how I like to chime. Think about things all the time. Well, it's a serious world we live in. And most people, well, they're not bad and they have nothing really bad to be forgiven. There's a few evil monsters around that we know of. You can look up on my online and the police, see who shows off, see who shows up, see who's in your neighborhood. Oh my goodness. Get your computer out and knock on pressed whatever chemical wood particle board desk wood that is. Come on, man. I'm not that kind of guy who's in show business, but I like to try and think sometimes I could be in the flow business. That means art, using your creative skills to pay for your rent, pay for your other bills, and have enough money to go out to eat and have enough money to put Vans on your feet, to buy a new skateboard and take a vacation, maybe a few vacations, even out of the nation. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's called full financial globalization. Now, I think if you look at the people from the top to the steeple, to the gutter with no butter, and the people in the houses and the apartments, not the people with the vast allotments of plantation residue, because that's probably not going to be me and you. Now, you got some new money here in the USA, and you got some people that look like the people you used to know back in the day. I got one just walking by right now. He looks homeless like my friend was when he was 18, and wow, he died a few years back. He had that bad addiction to that shit called crack. And he went to rehab and he got sober many times, got a wife, had a kid. He stopped his crimes, but that good old crack, that ringing the bell, that fucked up shit with that crack smell. My poor man went down and he went out. And I just saw, I guess, his reincarnated hybrid clone walking about. Nah, not really, but I am from this area, and I don't want to do anything bad or cause any hysteria. But if it's Halloween, I'd really be really happy to scare you. I could scare you now, but I don't think it's a good idea. Because if you're not wearing diapers, depends, those adult diapers, you might get your pants with a little Pia or a little spray of the poopy tray, if you know what I'm saying. So I won't say nothing too fucked up to make your butthole start spraying. Okay, back to the point. I'm gonna sit here and smoke a joint. I said back to the point. I'm gonna sit here and smoke a joint. That's right, Washington, D.C., where you can smoke weed in front of cops in the streets, you see. Ha 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 and la dee dee. That's right, it's Stupid, stupid, seedling, sproutling, not yet even a tree. Yep, that's me. Nathaniel Shell Hayes Visdas in Washington, D.C. Hey, Washington, D.C. I have an art problem. Is that really a problem? DC!
Studying anthropology and sociology as a mixed degree. In addition to that, wow, the camera's going wild, man. I've never had a camera. Okay. I was trying to make a recording from the thing and my camera's tripping. I guess I stop.